So here I am downtown Portland. Got a few stops to make. Let's see. The town was built in 1786. Founded about that time, but way older than that. As you can see, it's a nice sunny day with some shade. Lots of thrift stores around, lots of interesting places to see, and all the way down to this place, which is an arcade, believe it or not. An old style arcade. Anyways, like I said, I got a couple stops to make. I'm not going to show you what they are, but I'll continue on with the tour. Well, as it turns out, I have a little extra time. My appointment is until 2. I thought it was at 1, which is strange. But oh well. So I'm going to go ahead and head to Amistad and show you the rest of downtown Portland. Well, there's a couple interesting sights to see around here, like the Jewish Museum, believe it or not. One would never have thought that Portland would have a Jewish museum, but it does. Oh well. Anyhow. So, back up the street I go. Portland is filled with hills. Like, it's very hilly. And of course, I've got my everyday carry with me. Camera, tablet, water bottle, and backpack. And phone. Because you never know when you're going to need any of those items. I think it's funny that people around here think that 71 degrees is hot. Ha! Yeah, 71 degrees. Can you believe it? That's beautiful weather. Never in my life would I have thought 71 was hot. Of course, being from the Midwest and the Southwest, you know, it's like 89 degrees in the Midwest right now. And it's about 85 in Santa Fe and in Albuquerque, New Mexico right now. So, can't complain too much about the weather here. It's rather nice. Anyways, heading up to Congress Street again, where a lot of the old buildings are. And yeah, gonna go check my mail real quick. If I can cross here. Yep, just walking down the street now. All right, well, it's doing good today. Enjoying day. Look at the beautiful architecture. Oh my God. Look at that. I mean, you don't see that kind of architecture anywhere else, except in New England. It's gorgeous weather. And this is a Monument Park. Monument Park. And here's a good reason why. See if I can't cross without being hit. That'd be good. Look at this. I mean, this is gorgeous right here, isn't it? To her sons who died for the Union. Now that's cool. Well, and every day you got people selling things out here, which is really cool. Yeah, it's really cool stuff. Oh, and then you got the vendors. And then you got the vendors that sell food and things like that. Of course, you know. You can't beat things like that. Now that's kind of cool. You don't find that stuff back west. You just don't. At least none that I've ever seen. Yeah, it's a nice, beautiful day. Oh yeah. Well, this is absolutely gorgeous, isn't it? Longfellow Books. And if you go down this way a little ways, you'll run into the ocean front. That's an actual cool place to go too. Beautiful weather. I still can't believe people think that this is hot. It's not. It's absolutely beautiful weather. And if you go down that way a little ways, about a half mile, you'll hit the ocean. I might take that there. I might go out there today. I don't know yet. It all depends. Other than that, you know, it's a nice, beautiful little city. It's small. I mean, it's not a big city by any means, but it's not exactly tiny. I've been in smaller. But yeah. I'm gonna walk on down to Amistad, which means I have to go up a street and then continue down. But this is just a nice little leisurely walk. Nothing too fancy. People in Maine don't know how to drive. But that's alright. Ooh, sidewalk closed. Okay, I gotta cross here. Go down a block and then up a block. Oh yeah, it's a beautiful day. Portland is not big enough for a zoo or anything like that, but that's alright. House of Music. Interesting. Huh. One of these days I'll have to go into the House of Music. Figure out what's going on down here. Up a block too. One more block up. We're getting onto some construction over here, which is relatively cool. I mean, you know, it's a new tower, a new building, and renovating an old building. Well, like I was saying, Portland has some really good food. Especially if you like seafood or Italian. Big Italian population this way. It's a big Italian population in this city. I love Italian food. I tell you, the best thing I ever had here when it comes to Italian food, besides a calzone, I had this Italian sub with the works. The thing was as long as my arm. And, oh, it was to die for. I mean, it cost like 10 bucks, but it was worth it. It was absolutely worth it. Anyways, yeah, you got the local people around here, which are really cool. I mean, oh, one other thing, if you want to go out to the islands, that's really cool. Like, the best boat to take to go to all the islands is the post office boat, believe it or not. It's really, really cool. There are like 20 or 30 islands out here. Oddly enough, though, in order for you to be considered a local here, you have to be here for quite a while. And this is the back of the fire station. I mean, isn't that cool? I'm gonna go across the street here and show you this fountain. You don't see too many fountains in Portland, believe it or not. At least not that I've seen. This is the first one I think I've actually seen here. But I think it's gorgeous. Yeah, you get fountains back in Kansas City, but nothing like that. Well, actually quite a bit like that, if not better. Now that one's pretty and all, but... Oh, and then you got this park here. This park that's coming up. It's been around for 150 years. And they're trying to save the fence on it. The fence itself is like 150 years. It's gorgeous though. Oh, and here's something that's really cool. You don't get these things back west until you hit like San Francisco and all that. These are old fireboxes. Back in the day, if you had a fire, you'd open up one of these things and you would call the local fire department because they didn't have like landlines that went everywhere at that time. However, they're obsolete now, but they keep them around. And this is part of that fence I was telling you about too. 150 years old. Can you believe it? Isn't that amazing? 150 years old. And I mean, the park is gorgeous. It really is. Ah, look at that. Isn't that cool? After the ice storm of 1888. Wow. It was built. That's cool. I mean, you don't find wrought iron any better than that. That's actual wrought iron. Not that garbage they make today. Anyways, I'm almost to Amistad now. Amistad is the place where I go pick up mail every week. I don't really do anything there other than pick up the mail. After that, I head back downtown. Well, back the other way downtown, and I'm gonna go to my doctor's appointment. Here's another fountain, believe it or not. This is pretty cool too.
They are. They go different maps. Not his type of.
Ah, slow trickle.
Type of development, really. And generally, as we real with you, they require less math than I do to get started.
They're cool.
Absolutely.
Anyways, so on to Amistad. Oh yeah, this is a gorgeous day. Got some more really good old buildings here, up in the foreground over there. I like it. Oh, I absolutely love Portland. It's laid back here, which is good. Well, I mean, you've got all kinds of people here, which is good too. I'll tell you though, people sure as hell don't like people from Massachusetts. especially Boston. Go figure. I mean, I don't much care for Boston either, but I don't hate it. Anyways, I got about another block and a half to go before I hit Amistad. When I do, I'll have to turn off the camera again because it's privacy issues and all that, which is fine. Until that point, yay. Besides this beautiful weather here. Like I was saying, there's a large Italian population in this city, which is really cool. There are like 4 or 5 different bookstores. I've only been in a couple of them. There's a ton of coffee shops though. Oh, and then we got a Portland Food Co-op. It's interesting. They got a lot of really expensive food for what you get. But I guess it's locally grown or locally sourced. I don't know. I'm not sure what a co-op really is, but it's a neat idea. We don't have anything like that back home. Although I guess I should stop calling it back home because this is home now. Yeah, it's not bad though. I like it here. Anyhow, so, yeah. Oh, another thing is we recycle here. Everything we do here is recycled, which means no plastic bags unless you want to buy them. And definitely no paper bags unless you really want to buy them. So everywhere you go, you take a backpack or a reusable grocery bag, which is, I think, a really neat idea. I like it. Other than that, anyways, if you liked this video, please like, rate, and subscribe. And don't forget to hit the bell. And I'll see you in the next one.